In this video, how to know you are destined for greatness. Just want to share my experience with that coming up and how I've been able to identify with my destiny and how that may relate to you. How to know you are destined for greatness. First of all, let me say, from my experience and from my insight and knowledge and understanding, first of all, I have to say we are all destined for a certain level of greatness. So naturally, what I'm talking about is that next level of greatness. How to know? We've all been destined for greatness just by being here on this earth, just by leaving our heavenly home, our place in the higher realms. We have chosen to be here. So we're all destined for greatness. What we're talking about is being destined for greatness on a whole nother level. So the first thing that I've noticed in my life to help me to know that I'm destined for greatness, that may help you, is that I realized that I am not here for someone else. I have an unstoppable, unquenchable desire to do something passionate that will impact this life. You have an unquenchable, unchangeable, unstoppable desire and a passion to do something that you know will have a great impact on this life. That's the first way you know you are destined for greatness. And the reason that's important is because a lot of people, they don't have that a passion. But if you got it, you can start. As a matter of fact, start with the affirmation. Start and say, look, I know without a doubt in my mind, I am destined for greatness in this life. I bet you never said that before, and that's okay. We've probably never been taught things like this before in this way. So I want to tell you, start with that. Say, I am destined for great things in this life. I know without a doubt, and I am unstoppable. That's a great way to start. But that's the first point. The first way you know you are destined for greatness in this life is that you have an unchangeable. Even if somebody came and said that they were God and they were going to tell you what to do, you knew in your heart, if it didn't line up with that passion, you know that you have an unchangeable desire for changing this life. That's the first way you know you are destined for greatness. What's the second way? The second way you know that you are destined for greatness is when you refuse to blend in with the crazy crowd, the people who are not doing that which is building up, those who are destroying. You refuse to blend into the destruction of that. When you refuse to blend in because you would rather stand apart and stand out, then you are destined for greatness. The reason that's important is because in my life, I found that it was hard for me to fit in with that crowd because something was within me, from my parents' raising maybe, or just from God within me himself. Something was in me that told me I am not going to go with that crazy crowd doing those wrong, destructive things. I'm here to build. So if you are one and you find it hard for yourself to fit in with the crowd, take note and be happy about that, because you are destined for great things in this life. That's another second way to know you are destined for greatness. You don't fit in. You will tell somebody, listen, you could choose to raise your standards to be with me, but I refuse to lower mine to be with you. I'm destined for great things, and you let them know. That's how you know you're destined for great things. What's number three? Number three, the third way you know that you are destined for greatness in this life is when you have a true, authentic, and enjoyment of life because of all the hell you've been through. I mean, somebody, you're watching this right now, and you've been through some things that nobody would have ever made it out. The reason I know, because I've been there. I've been that way. I've been sick and mentally disturbed. I've been almost left for dead. I've been in different hospital situations. I've been through hell in this life. And that's why every day is an enjoyable day for me, because of what I've been through. So if you look in your life and you've been through all types of hell, you know, if you can say that you've been through that and you still have a great enjoyment of every day in life, you're destined for great things. Matter of fact, check the link in the description of my a new book, Divorced and Still Destined for Greatness. Matter of fact, they direct me. They said, listen, you could have named that book whatever and still destined for greatness, because they said they hadn't been through a divorce, but they got the book and it helps them out. And matter of fact, if you look on page 105 of the book, I write in here, being alone and separate apart simply means that you're not necessarily intimately connected to anyone at the moment. And it says, in a lonely state, you feel like you can't make it on your own. But when you really think about it, loneliness is really an unnecessary emotional misunderstanding. And so when you have the power to stand alone, get that book, it's in the description. When you have the power to stand alone and stand aside and say, I'm not going to blend in with that crowd, That's when you know you are destined for great things. I go into a little more depth, so I want to do that. And like I said, the third way is you have a true, authentic enjoyment of your life because of all the hell you've been through. Every day, right now, it's like heaven for you. So that's how you know you've been destined for greatness. Don't never sell yourself short. Always remember, we're all destined for greatness in a certain way, but there's certain ones of us who refuse to be left on that mediocre level. We know we're going to that next level. And if that's you, then that's you. Claim that. Create you some affirmations around that. Take that one I just gave you. I know without a doubt that I am destined for doing great things in this life, and I refuse to be stopped by anything. After hell has done its worst, I will still be at my best. You say that, and you do that. Remember that. Hope that blesses someone. We're going to do a song. Check this out. All right. Here it is. God is right here. Listen. Everybody's talking about when the Lord coming back. He's already here. The Holy Spirit showed me that. Yeah. If you look in your heart, you can see him down in your soul. I used to be waiting on God, but now I know he has come. He's right here in my life, in your life. Ain't no doubt in my mind. I gotta testify, praise his name, lift him up. Yeah, yeah. Out of all I've been through, God is still on the throne. He sent his spirit back, so I'm never alone. Oh, we're gonna stop right there. I wanted to keep that one going. I wanted to keep that one going, family, but I know y'all got things to do. We're going to stop that one right there. How to know you're destined for greatness. Hit that like button. That'll let the computer system and the algorithm know this video, OMG, this video is worth watching. It'll tell somebody it's worth watching if you hit that button. If you like this, music, entertainment, inspiration, and motivation, if that's what you're into, join the family. Hit the subscribe button. Love to have you on. Also I want to say this. I gotta say this. If you're still watching this, this is for you. If you've made it this far along in the video, look, thank you to you all who are watching. I've been checking the numbers. I've been checking the data. You all are watching. Matter of fact, let me show y'all some love. Let me show you all my next level mindset soldiers out there, those who are watching. Like I said, we in this together. You all are family, you're not fans, you are family, so thank you so much. Gotta show y'all some love, yeah. Thank you for putting it down and watching. And like that's more important than subscribing and liking and sharing. That's important. But just because y'all watching it lets me know I'm being a blessing. So remember that, stay blessed, stay positive, and remember, there's nothing impossible for us. When we see that there is no God outside of us, there's only God within us. It's up to us, and there's nothing that needs to be done in your life that you cannot do. I'll see you on the next level. Stay blessed. Peace.